Now we're going to shift to momentum, asking the question of how can we better support and retain our students once they come to CSM. As you heard, momentum is the persistence of our students while they are here with us, and what we commit to doing to ensure that they stay on their personal path to success. This includes how we equip faculty with high-impact teaching and learning practices to enhance student learning and engagement, as well as what resources we offer to support our students' non-academic needs. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Stephanie McCaslin, Heather Murphy, Janelle Linkins, and Ron Price to share some of the student-centered initiatives they are working on to move the needle on student momentum.
Good morning, friends. I'm Stephanie McCaslin, and this year, as you heard Dr. Wilson speak about, we are excited to stand up a Center for Teaching and Learning. This will be a collaborative hub promoting faculty inclusivity, innovation, engagement, excellence, and support. From the very beginning of our strategic planning conversations, it was clear that providing space, programming, and services to sustainably partner with our faculty and staff in their professional development to grow and adapt to educational trends, technology tools, and communication styles in the interest of our students' success was a high priority. Providing this ongoing support for our faculty and staff is clearly entrenched in this momentum metric. This work is not new to CSM, and this space is going to be dedicated to someone who tirelessly worked in this arena for several years. Through a generous donation from our former Vice President of the Division of Academic Affairs, Dr. Sue Subak, the Center for Teaching and Learning will be named for Professor Emeritus Michelle Simpson. I will also speak to our tutoring services. At a community college, we have a special challenge with our students because we do not have a captive audience that a residential campus has. Community colleges have long looked for ways to capture our students on campus with initiatives and activities. We do this because we know that the more involved our students are with their peers and their faculty and staff on campus, the more successful they are in their academic pursuits. With the creation of the Division of Learning Resources last spring, we unified all tutoring services within the Department of Learning Support Services, consolidating academic support services in a Learning Commons area and opening a writing center in addition to the Math Resource Center. Our first step is coming to fruition this year with the LR building, which will house the new Math Resource Center, Writing Center, the Center for Teaching and Learning, Learning Support Offices, and several study spaces. You will all be invited to visit the new Math Resource Center and Writing Center during an open house that we are going to be sponsoring this spring. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Heather Murphy to introduce Campus Anywhere. With its all-encompassing technology, Campus Anywhere will deliver transformational experience for CSM, the students we serve, and the community without any physical barriers. By smoothly integrating our campus's student services, Campus Anywhere will fill the gap. It provides a practical, easily navigable platform for both present and potential students to interact with services like the Hawk Hub, advising, financial aid, and admissions. Encouraging a feeling of community and support, we are able to assist through a chat and also by video conferencing, allowing open access to accommodate students' needs. In addition to how we serve our students, Campus Anywhere provides tracking of the where, when, and why. We have been piloting the booths since early June and will be ready to launch it to the entire student and community population by the beginning of the fall semester. My paper didn't turn. Many of you have been on the Prince Frederick and Leonardtown campus may have seen these booths. They are designed to provide confidential meeting between students and the services that they seek without having to leave the booth or leave the building or go to another office. Campus Anywhere enhances momentum by providing accessible services in the future, like career counseling and resume building. These services empower students to achieve their professional goals by linking them with staff at any location here at CSM and remotely. We're excited for what's to come, and this is just the beginning. Campus Anywhere is ready to evolve with us. We encourage students, staff, and the community to utilize these booths and the services that they will provide. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Janelle Linkins, and I'll talk about the wraparound services and the lifestyles cohort. First, wraparound services are for students with true needs. Our goal in the Student Needs Department is to educate, empower, and assist students with advocating for themselves. We provide resources in the following services: financial literacy education, housing referral, resources, technology needs, cap and gown assistance for graduates, career closet with career clothing, and the Hawk Pantry. We will offer meal prep planning, nutrition services, shopping resources such as couponing. If a student has an emergent need, they should reach out to Hawks Get Help at csmd.edu, and we will work with the student to identify a solution. The Lifestyles Incorporated and the College of Southern Maryland. We were honored to offer an orientation session earlier this summer geared towards students who are unhoused and or underemployed. The students are residents of the Lifestyles Incorporated, which is committed to helping community members who need assistance obtaining housing, employment, and or training opportunities. During the cohort's visit, we hosted a tour of the La Plata campus with a customized orientation. We discussed transportation services, including either Vango and or Lifestyles transportation, and we highlighted the many wraparound services available to the students here at the College of Southern Maryland, where we want all students to be successful. Thank you.
Good morning. I am going to go off script. No, I just wanted to say I'm so happy to be here and so happy to see you here. And I'm reminded that we belong here and we soar across all these campuses because this is our home. And I appreciate being here, and I know you do too. Very happy to see you. I'm Ron Price. We not only want students to be successful, but we want our employees to be successful too. And we know that it takes a strong, healthy CSM community to advance our students' success mission. So in our Division of People, Culture, and Equity, or PCE, we are focusing on building a positive workforce culture through employment recruitment, employee retention, employee engagement, and most of all, employee success. We create career pathways, opportunities for faculty and staff to foster professional growth, enhance job satisfaction, and ensure our students' success. We are intentional about supporting skill development through NeoEd and other training opportunities, coaching, mentorship programs, and our very own CSM Leadership Academy for our employees. We are exploring career ladders and lattices and assessing CSM's mission-driven workforce needs through position skills mapping. And to track our progress, we monitor the effectiveness of career paths and promotional opportunities to ensure they meet organizational and employee needs. By implementing these strategies, CSM can create a dynamic and supportive work environment that equips and empowers employees to better support our students and move us forward with our student success. Thank you.
And I'm back. So again, let's turn to some CSM data to understand how we are going to move the needle on momentum and to determine where we want to be in 5 years. What will student success look like at that point? When we examine momentum, we want to look deeper at our student retention. When we look at retention for credit students, we look at both fall to spring and fall to fall retention. Additionally, we pull our retention data by full-time, part-time, and other demographics, but for our purposes this morning, we are going to stay with fall to spring and fall to fall overall retention. On this slide, you can see our baseline data for our full-time students. When we look at those students, first-time, full-time, that started in the fall of 2023 and returned in the spring 2024, we see we retained 72%. Similarly, when we look at the first-time, full-time students who started in fall 2022 and returned in fall 2023, we retained 50.5% of that student cohort, meaning we lost almost 50% of our students from one fall semester to the following fall semester. We will continue to update these numbers once the fall 2024 semester begins, but as we think through the goals of our strategic plan, we will need to determine where we hope to be in 5 years with our student retention.